Hey, the biggest threat to the success of your business is not your competitors. It's not the economy. It's not your sponsor. The biggest threat to your success is you. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. I hope you're not grinding your molars for what I just said as the intro. But I really believe that the single most important element for your success in this profession is your mindset, your self-worth, your self-esteem, if you believe you're worthy, and if you are working on transformation, transmutation, becoming the highest possible version of yourself. That's where the breakthroughs live. This is really on my mind because I'm going to shut down the laptop right after this. I'm heading out to the airport. I'm going to Guadalajara, Mexico, where I'm going to be doing an event called Alchemy with mis hermanos, Jaime Loquier and Eric Gamio. And it's a weekend about transformation. So we'll have hundreds of people who are in our profession, but we're not going to talk anything about how do you find a candidate or what's the best opening invitation. The whole event is geared for transmutation. How do the inner work you have to do? And so by the time you're watching this, the event will have already taken place. But I've been, working on this for weeks, really months, on what the content would be that I'm going to be talking about. And there's a section I want to do over the weekend called 5 Insights for Transformation. And as I was working on it, I thought, you know what? I got to share this with the guys on the podcast. So let me just be short, but really profound information if you really process this. So, 5 insights. Number one, to change anything outside, you have to first change what's inside. The world is not what it is. Your world is how you perceive it, how you see it, how big the window is that you allow yourself to see the world through, the perspective you create. And if you're attracting a bunch of people who think it's a scam and a pyramid, trust me, you're doing something to attract that. If everybody joins your team and then they drop out in the first week, trust me, you're doing something that causes that. There are one of the things, one of my mantras in life is there are random circumstances, but there are no random lives. Your life is the result of millions of little decisions and behaviors that you took. Number two, very related to that last sentence, your life is created by the thoughts you give precedence to. And of course, I'm just channeling James Allen, the book As a Man Thinketh. Your life is created by the thoughts you give precedence to. If you're scrolling around on X and reading nothing but vitriolic hate posts and demonization posts and arguing, and that's the thoughts you're giving precedence to. If you're hanging around with a bunch of negative people who tear you down, those are the thoughts you give precedence to. Number 3 is really important for transformation because what I believe is mindsets are not created in a day. They're forged in 30-day cycles. And this is, I don't know, years and years ago, somebody said, hey, if you do something for 30 days in a row, it's going to become a habit. And I found, like, whether it's jogging or doing other forms of cardio or eating clean or whatever, yeah, you know what? When you build a 30-day cycle, you make a habit. And when you put cycles together, you create transformation. Number 4, you create a better life by creating a better self-image. You know what all the people around you do? They unconsciously look at how you treat yourself so they know how they should treat you. It's not conscious. They don't even have, most people don't have any idea they're doing it, but they draw their cues from you. And when you see yourself as worthy, others see you as worthy. When you have self-respect, you attract respect from others. So this is why things like this podcast, daily self-development time. If you need real help, I'm going to throw in a shameless plug for my book, Radical Rebirth. But work on you, your self-image, because you create your self-esteem and the world is really your opportunity. And finally, number 5, if you really believe you can achieve something and you act on that belief, you will achieve it. I really believe that. The people who go into an endeavor believing that they can do it, do it. The people who go in thinking, well, I don't know, I'm going to try this, I'm not sure if it's going to work. Those are the people that fail because they give up too early. So work on yourself, work on your self-development, build your belief, build your self-esteem. So when you look at goals, whether it's the next rank you want to achieve, the few really great people you'd like to invite to look at your presentation, to create a team of 100,000 people, get yourself to the point where you really believe you can do it. And I believe you'll do it. All right, check in down below on YouTube. Let me know your thoughts. Everywhere else, please like, subscribe, and share with your team. Until next week, go out there and be amazing. Peace.